Guys, I think I'm voiding the warranty on this Century feeder. What do you think? I'm excited to rebuild this fence line hay feeder. This inline fence line hay feeder, guys, is going to be the ticket whenever it's nasty and yucky and gross outside. You don't want to mar up your pastures. You don't want to trudge through and ruin your ground. Let's say you've got a lot of snow on the ground and you just want to stay nice and clean, but still feed your cows. I'm fixing to show you how. And I'm about to take it to the next level. I told you I was going to rebuild this thing. I've been working on it. Got the high use pad in, got it done. And I just got my new feeder that I'm going to have to modify a little bit. Going to have to do a little modification on it. And it is going to be awesome. And I think this time it ain't going to break, because I'm going with a poly feeder by Century Feeders. Century Products, guys. Check them out. They've got those black poly feeders that everybody's talking about. You'll see them around. It's got that 7-year warranty. How many hay feeders have a 7-year warranty, guys? Hey, spend a little extra, get quality materials so you don't have to keep replacing them. But I'm using a Century feeder on my inline hay feeder, guys, my fence line feeder. It's going to be awesome because it's flexible, it's bendable, it ain't breakable, and it's got a warranty. Actually, I'm probably going to avoid the warranty on this thing when I cut it. But when I cut it, it's going to be an awesome design. And maybe I can talk Century in to building one that's already cut and ready for fence line feeders. I don't know. This will be a first. Shout out to Jay. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you. Appreciate your company. Appreciate your product. Oh. I have cut through the Century poly feeder, guys. Brand new feeder. And I just cut through it with a hacksaw. Oh boy, I hope this works. These Century feeders are a lot tougher than I expected. Of course, I'm cutting by hand, old school style. I got a sawzall, just ain't drug it out. Just using the hacksaw here to, where I'm cutting this feeder right now is at the weld. This is the fusion joint. This is where they fuse this together. I'm cutting it long because I got to see exactly how I want to attach it to my posts. So I ain't worried about this cut being super pretty just yet, because I know I'm gonna have to trim it again. And next time I trim it, I'm gonna go get my sawzall. Life ain't easy. Whew. Take two. Here we go.
Yay!
Whew. All right, guys, I just completely cut apart a brand new feeder. I hope this is going to work out. So the idea is going to be Look at that. Look at it. Just look at it, guys. Woo! All you need is vision. Ain't that right, baby?
That's right.
I have just cut through a brand new Century Products LLC feeder. And guys, this poly is tough. This polyethylene pipe is tough. I actually use this same pipe underground for high pressure natural gas lines. I know, I used to use some of this. It was yellow instead of black. Any rate, it's nasty. It's been raining for 2 weeks. Cows all got the runs. You're not feeling well. All you're trying to do is get home and feed before it's 8 or 9 o'clock, and you got to get up and go to work the next day. Without trudging in the pasture, without getting in the nastiness, running through the muck, rolling through your cows have been rolling through, build you a fence line feeder to where, hey, I still got my khakis on, I still got my polo. I'm gonna hop on the John Deere or whatever tractor. I'm gonna come hook me a bale up. All I gotta do is come in here, take my little electric wire off. Okay, I like this poly wire. It's strong. I'm driving my tractor. With this pass-through design on your fence line feeder, if you ain't got a front end loader, you ain't got to worry about a front end loader. You just got a spear on the back, 3-point hitch, back your bell in here, drop it like it's hot, roll on out, and you ain't dirty, you ain't ruined your ground, and you're gonna go inside, get you a cup of coffee, and have a good night. This is where we're at. Okay, I cut the feeder. I cut this feeder in half, essentially. And I've been toying on how am I going to attach this feeder to these wood posts? What's going to be the best way? The benefit of the poly feeders is they're pliable and they're flexible, and they're going to move and bend and not break. So I finally decided, I went and got me some 2-inch galvanized 2-hole straps. These are 2-hole straps. You can get them at Lowe's. You can get them at plumbing supply houses. You'll use this to strap down gas pipe, conduit. So this is a 2-inch galvanized 2-hole strap. And you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just strapping it to my wood post using 2 screws. That's going to secure the feeder to the post. It's not going anywhere. But after that, I'm going to strap this vertical post to my wood post. So it's going to be a 2-strap method. So we'll put one of these straps on and I'll show you how to do it. Trying to keep everything lined up kind of nice and neat and pretty. That's it. So I've got each horizontal strapped to my wood post. Next, I'll be strapping this big post to the wood post and then trim off the excess. I'm going to use the Sawzall this time, not the hacksaw. Trim off the excess and we're done attaching it to my 6-inch round wood posts. Okay guys, I'm ready to cut the excess pipe off of here to kind of make it look nice and pretty. tape measure, pencil. I decided to go 3 inches off the edge of this 2-hole strap. And that's what I'm doing now, so I'll just mark 3 inches. Down each piece of pipe. Got to get down low on this one. All right, from here, sawzall. Keep your sawzall pushed, the guard, keep it pushed against your pipe. Hold pressure against it while you're cutting. It won't jump around on you. We have successfully cut this feeder. We have attached it 4 points. Last thing I'm going to do here, we'll get me a file. We'll clean these edges off. Just because I like things nice and pretty. I'm going to come here and I'm going to strap this big post to my wood post. Okay, what I'm going to try for now, and I'll have to put an update on this video of how this works and how this lasts. The concept here, as the fence line feeder, is here. Got you a good feeder that's pliable, mounted to some good deep 6-inch wood posts. The attachment point is kind of, you can use different things, different options. You could use rope, wire, chain. Chain probably going to be the best on this. I had some of this. This is what we call strap iron. Like I said, I'm from the gas industry, the gas field. So we used to use this strap iron to strap pipe up under basements from ceilings. It's pretty strong stuff. I'm going to use it to attach this to this just to give it some more rigidity. This may not last. These little screws probably could come out of this wood. If they do, I can replace these with bigger lag screws. Probably be the best thing. I'm just using what I had in the building with me right now on hand. But the concept is attaching this to your wood post, and there's several different things you can do here. I'm going to try the strap iron right here along with my 2-hole clamps, and I'm going to see how it works. I may have to tweak this. But let me show you how I put the strap iron on. Hold my mouth right and get this screw in. I don't know. Now I'm going to come on this back side, put another screw in, tighten this down. You can see what I'm That's pretty tight, guys. So that's got this to this, each one of these to this, and we'll see how she lasts. As you can see behind me, I am fixing to put a 4x5 roll in the inline fence line feeder, guys, that I did here, that I teamed up with a Century Products poly feeder, and it is looking good. So this is going to be the first bale going in the feeder. You see how easy it is. You see my tractor, it's sitting there on gravel. Okay, it's clean, it's nice. Although it is kind of nasty out, my tractor's on gravel. I'm not having to trudge through the mud, and I'm fixing to pop a bale in this inline feeder. Guys, this fence line feeder system is cool. It's very handy, and you know, it's smarter, not harder. This is a perfect example, in my opinion, of working smarter, not harder, especially on the nasty days where you've had a ton of rain and you're bogging and you're trudging through it. You guys know, if you raise cattle, livestock, farms, you know, when the mud comes, you know, it kind of just dampens your spirit a little bit. This fence line feeder, guys, is going to be so sweet on those nasty days. I'm fixing to load it with hay, and that's complete. I'll let you know, I'll keep you up to date how this poly feeder does with this type of design, and I'll keep you up. You know, just comment. Let me know your thoughts on this. Like I said, high use pad's done, the feeder's done, attached it. You know, we're fixing to load it with a John Deere, sounding good on a cold day. Started right up. Guys, this is nice. The sun's shining. Everything's looking good. So this is it. The first bale and the fence line feeder, guys. Thanks for watching. Check out Century Products. It's the only feeder I'm going to buy from going forward. I just love them. I've used them for a couple of years now, and they're tough. I don't think you can break them. 7-year warranty. How you going to beat that? How you going to beat it? Spend your money wisely, guys. You get what you pay for. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking Mohawk Valley Herefords. We're so excited to keep growing here in East Tennessee and helping to promote the Hereford breed and fine Hereford genetics. Take care. Watch as we stick this bale in, how easy it is, and how dry and clean we stay.